I'm holding a red bank strap. One object. I set it on top of a plain white envelope, pushed it to the back of a bottom drawer, and closed that drawer. A Tuesday morning, before anyone else came in. 30 days later, I came back to the same drawer. The money was still there, all 5,000. But the strap had a crease across the middle, a fold I had never put there. Someone had counted it, put it back, and said nothing. That told me everything I needed and nothing I could use. Day 1. I took a pencil and traced the corners of the envelope directly onto the drawer liner. 4 lines, light enough that you'd have to know to look. Then I went back to my desk. The back room has a kitchenette, a storage cabinet, and a sign-in sheet on the door. The sheet's been there long enough that people stopped reading it. That was useful. 3 people use that room every day. Delia manages the office floor. She's in the back room every Tuesday and every Thursday, restocking, reorganizing, putting things back where they belong. On a Tuesday in the second week, I watched her straighten the takeout menus on top of the cabinet. She didn't open the drawer below them. She initialed the sign-in sheet and left. Tomas microwaves lunch at 12:10. Every day. He brings exact change for anything shared. He counts it out on the table before he hands it over. Never short. Never more than he owes. Yolanda has been in that building 4 years longer than me. She keeps her laptop bag in the cabinet, bottom right. She doesn't talk about money. Not tabs, not bonuses, not expense reports. Every time the subject comes up, she redirects. Something that closes the door without sounding like a door closing. All 3 of them were in that room on day 11. I know because the sign-in sheet said so. Day 8. The envelope had been undisturbed for a week. I added the red strap, laid it flat on top of the bills, no fold. I logged the date. I had a matching strap at my desk, untouched. I knew exactly what an unhandled one looked like. Day 11. I came in early and opened the drawer before I took my coat off. The envelope was 2 inches to the left of the pencil outline. Money still there. Strap still there. But the corners were off the lines. And the strap had a crease I had not put in it. I took the sign-in sheet off the door, made a copy in the supply room, and put the original back before Delia arrived. 3 names above mine that morning. I didn't say anything to any of them. I retraced the pencil outline around the new position of the envelope, closed the drawer, went to my desk. Day 1. Before I'd placed the envelope, I slid a plain index card underneath the bills. 1 handwritten line. If you're reading this, write down the date and put it back. No name, no explanation. Day 23. I pulled the card out and set it on my desk under the overhead light. Blank. No date. No handwriting. Nothing. I logged the date in my notebook. Whoever opened that envelope had read the card. They'd handled the money. The crease on the strap made that certain. They'd had one instruction, no consequence attached to following it, and they chose to leave nothing. Not a date, not a mark, not a word. That is not nervousness. That is a decision. I went back through the sign-in copies. Tomas, 12 entries over 30 days, all between 12:05 and 12:20. He once left exact change on the counter for a coffee he took from the communal pot. 40 cents in a small pile next to the machine. He is the person you point to first, which is exactly why I put him aside. Delia,
every Tuesday and Thursday, plus 3 unscheduled visits in week 3. All during the window when building maintenance was running loud in the stairwell. She initialed in. She initialed out. She reorganized that cabinet 4 times in 30 days and never flagged a thing. Silence from someone whose job is to flag things is its own kind of record. Yolanda, 9 entries. Nothing clustered, nothing off-pattern. But she'd had 30 days to say something to me directly. No form required, no one watching. She could have mentioned it in any one of the 6 conversations we had during that month. She didn't. I put a meeting on her calendar, labeled it Project Handoff. She accepted in under 2 minutes. For 40 minutes, she covered 3 work streams I hadn't asked about. Old projects, closed out. She kept a closed folder on the desk in front of her and never opened it. She didn't check the clock once. When I didn't ask the question she might have been waiting for, she didn't fill the silence. She waited, steady, until the meeting ended. I went back to the drawer that afternoon, retrieved the envelope, counted the bills out on my desk. 5,000. Present. Then I picked up the strap. The crease was new, not from storage, not from how I'd placed it flat on day 8. This was a fold across the middle, the kind you make when you've removed a strap, counted what's underneath, and rolled it back around the stack. I set the envelope down. I set the strap next to it. I opened my notebook to the last entry. I looked at it for a moment. Then I closed it without writing anything. The strap is still on my desk, crease facing up. I made the decision. I do not intend to explain it.